June the 14th, 2021. Guys, you're looking at the National Hurricane Center's map out of Miami, Florida. Now, we've kind of got triple trouble on the horizon. We've got three systems that they're watching. The one in the Bay of Campeche, it's 20% chance. This is just a 2-day graphical weather outlook. This system in the Bay of Campeche is at a 50% chance of development over the next 5 days. Now, this system has exploded off the Atlantic coast. It's now at a 70% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. One good thing about it, we talked about it yesterday, it was off the coast of South Carolina, and we talked about it skirting up along the edge of North Carolina, which it is now. But the good thing is it's moving so fast that it should be up and out of here before it gains much more strength. Saying satellite radar and surface observations indicate that a well-defined low-pressure system located about 90 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, is acquiring more tropical characteristics. Environmental conditions appear conducive for further development, and a tropical depression or tropical storm is likely to form later today or tonight. Again, the good thing that we hope continues is this fast forward speed of this storm. The system is expected to move northeastward away from the U.S. and move over colder water south of Nova Scotia on Wednesday, ending any opportunity for further development by midweek. So, guys, just in the next couple of days, watch along the coast here for rip currents, possible, strong waves, wind, pop-up water spouts just off the coast. You all know the drill there. You've been there with these hurricanes just like we have been in Mississippi. Now, the Atlantic season is getting kicked off just a little bit early, but we have system number 3, a 10% chance of formation over the next 48 hours. And here's the center of location. And we'll have to pay attention to this because it's already a very large area right there you see of disturbance. Now, we do have some Saharan dust layers, these high clouds that come off the Saharan desert that contain enough dust. It's kind of like throwing sand on an oil spill or water in your carport. It starts absorbing it. The sand does the same thing to a hurricane, and it absorbs some of that moisture that it needs to develop. So we're watching that. I just want to point out one other thing. There's a system right here off the Leeward Islands that we may want to watch because the water is very hot in this area, very warm, warmer than the Gulf of Mexico. But here, again, along the Gulf coast, in the Gulf of Mexico, along the Mexican coast in the Bay of Campeche, we actually have two systems trying to form, and they're really trying to model both of those. Let's take a look at it. And this update came out 36 minutes ago at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here's your system in the Bay of Campeche now, a 60% chance of cyclone formation within the next 5 days. Showers and thunderstorms located over the Bay of Campeche are associated with a broad low-pressure area. Gradual development of this disturbance is possible during the next couple of days, while it meanders near the coast of Mexico, and a tropical depression could form late in the week when the system moves northward into the central Gulf of Mexico. Once it does that, guys, you know that it's on. We'll take a look at a couple of models, and they're still showing this Louisiana coast strike. Now, also off the coast of Africa, this 20% chance of formation in 5 days. Strong tropical wave just offshore West Africa is producing disorganized shower and thunderstorm activity. Some development of the system is possible during the next few days before a combination of dry air aloft and strong upper-level winds limit any chance of formation while the wave is over the central tropical Atlantic Ocean. We've seen these things pop up this time of the year for the last few years, kind of early, and then they're talking about the upper-level dry air. And what they're not mentioning here is that the Saharan dust cloud, or the dust layer, is affecting this part of the ocean. So that will be part of that combination of dry air aloft, okay? So this is what we're dealing with, a kind of a wide look at the Atlantic. And let's take a look at the model of our system in the Bay of Campeche. Again, this update was now 40 minutes ago at 8 a.m. Eastern, but it's saying Invest 92 model, and that's what they're calling this storm. Now, everything's kind of divided. You've got a lot of upper level wind that's pushing west across the Mexican Peninsula into the Pacific Ocean. And then you've got other models that have it turning back. But we're actually, and I think that's the confusion in the models, I think we're dealing with two different systems. One just come off the Yucatan Peninsula and the one we've been watching, and they may combine. We don't know. Some of the systems have it going again across the peninsula. Two, now the TVCM and the AVNO are turning this thing north again towards the Louisiana coast. As we look at this, this is from the Canadian model system. That and the Navy model are two of the best on average over the season. So we tend to kind of keep an eye on those. What you're seeing is, and if you notice very closely, that's why I'm saying there may be two systems. One system in the first of this video you can see move off to the left, right in here. Second one again coming up to the Louisiana coast. Then it's making a little different hard turn right across Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia and out into the Atlantic. Here's your storm that is leaving now. Here is the system that we're going to be watching along the 18th and 19th. And yesterday it was going a little further north and turning up through Tennessee into Kentucky. But this is making this hard right that we've been concerned about. Now let me say this. This hard right could occur before it makes landfall. But either way, notice the areas that are affected while it still has a footprint in the water. That is South Louisiana, Mississippi, the Mobile, Alabama area into the Florida Panhandle. As we go here, notice it skirts right across that Florida Peninsula and out into the Atlantic. We're still a few days out. We know the models are going to change. I just wanted to update this while it was early. As we're watching it, you watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.